This video was brought to you by GrowBlackHair.net, a black woman's guide to growing longer, stronger, more beautiful, healthy hair. Hi YouTube, it's Samaya from GrowBlackHair.net, and this video is sponsored by the Protective Style Challenge of 2012-2013. In this video I'm going to be demonstrating a tutorial on how to achieve a protective style. I'm going to be putting box braids in my hair. I've already had these box braids in for about a month, and I'm just touching up my edges so that they'll still look really fresh and neat. I already did one, so I'm just going to go over the things that you need, the things that you need to do to prepare the hair that you're going to be using for your braids. So let's get started. I would suggest that you have some type of gel or something that would just help make sure that the edges are neat. So you can use like Eco Styler. I have some Eco Styler gel that you can use, or I've been using this Passion Fruit Curl Control Paste. I made a video a while back about this. I didn't like it at the time, but it works pretty good. Using it for that reason, I don't find it drying my hair out at all, because I moisturize my hair a lot when I keep these braids in. Okay, you also will need some hair clips. I have some clamps in my hair to help hold the hair out the way, a small comb, like a rat tail comb, just to part the hair. Okay, this right here is Canacolon hair. I prepare the hair by removing the alkaline base from the hair. I don't use the straight out the pack, because the alkaline on the hair can really dry your hair out and make your hair feel like straw when you take your hair down. So to remove the base, all you have to do is take your hair, put it in a basin of water, and add about half a cup of vinegar and leave it in the water for about 15 minutes. When after 15 minutes have passed, you'll see like a little film on the top of the water. You just pour the water out. You can, rinse the hair out a little bit in cold water if you want. Set it on a towel and just let it dry. So that's something that you should do the day before you decide to put your braids in, if you prefer removing the alkaline from the hair. What I notice is the hair, it's a lot more softer when you do remove it from the hair. Okay. So I'm going to get started in putting in a box braid so you can see how to achieve it. The first thing I'm going to do is part my hair. It's already really parted, but I wanted to make the parts a little bit neater. Okay. Depending on how big or small you want your braids to be, when you're doing your edges, do not make your braids too small and don't make them too big, because that's the most delicate part of the hair on your head, is the edges. It's so easy to thin your edges out. So it shouldn't be no bigger than like pencil size around your edges. Okay, so just think of the diameter of a pencil. Okay, so this is the section that I've parted off. So now I'm going to put the braid in, but before putting the braid in, I'm going to take this Curls Control Paste, get a very, very small amount of it, and I'm going to apply it just to the roots, so I can make sure that the hair adheres to it, as well as it being neater. So that's what I do. I'm going to take my hair, using about this much hair. To keep the ends from being blunt, I like to pull on it a little bit at the top, and then after pulling on it at the top, then I just pull through it. That will help remove any hair that doesn't need to be there, and helps make the ends blunt, okay? So this is how I put in my box braids. I take the hair and I actually wrap it around this here, my hair, okay? Make sure you get all the hair in there. Make sure that when you put it in, that the ends are pretty even, okay? You don't want one side to be shorter than the other. So I put it in like this, okay? I twist this over. Then I grab my hair and begin braiding. And when you do this, make sure that you have that hair as close to your scalp as possible, okay? So I begin braiding my hair into the synthetic hair together. Now as you braid down, start separating some of the synthetic hair and mixing it in with your hair, okay? And be very careful when you do it, separating, pulling your fingers all the way to the end, because canacolon hair has a tendency to tangle, okay? So you see how I have my hair. And as you braid, don't go too fast, just keep bringing your fingers all the way through, because if you don't, you will tangle the canacolon hair. So I'm just going to braid all the way to the end. I just want you to see up close and see how it's attached to my hair. Okay, so once you braid the hair all the way to the end, you just go on to the next section and repeat the process. I'm going to show you again how to put the hair into the head. Okay. With my hair, I get bigger as I go back. Okay. So this section is going to be a little bigger. It's already parted, really. I do not wash my hair when these braids are in. I moisturize daily with a water-based moisturizer. The moisturizer that I use is the Hydrating Hair Remedy Curl Mist by Ambrosia Hair, which I find it very, very moisturizing, and because of the braids, that really helps lock in moisture. My hair is very soft when I take my braids out. I just spray my hair with that every day, and I spray that on my scalp once a week just to add in a little moisture. But that's it. That's all I do. I don't use any oil or anything in my hair. Okay, so like I said before, take some of the Curls Control Paste or Eco Styler Gel, or if you have like a pomade or something that you like to use, and apply that to the root of the hair that you're going to apply. Take the hair, take my hair and pull it through, making sure the ends are even again. Okay. Twist. Keep it as close to the scalp as possible and begin braiding. After you braid a few times, then that's when you begin to mix your hair into the canacolon hair. Now, sealing the ends. Sealing the ends, the way that I seal my ends, after I braid all of my hair, I get hot boiling water, okay? And I just dip the ends into the hot boiling water for about 10-15 seconds. And then I take a towel, make sure you have a towel with you when you do this, and I just blot the excess water out the hair. That's how I seal my ends. I do not use glue at all. I'm not going to tell you to use glue. If you okay with using nail glue or something like that, by all means, but I'm not going to tell you to use glue, because there's always room for error, and if you get glue on your hair by trying to seal your ends, then you're going to have to cut your hair. So I prefer the hot water, because I don't have to worry about my ends being glued to synthetic hair. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to come back so you can see the finished result. I'm finished with my hair. As you can see, This is how it looks. It almost looks just like I just got it done. But that's basically how I maintain my hair when I do put the box braids in, is to do the first 2 to 3 rows back if they start looking a little frizzy. And that's also how you put box braids and how I do it anyway. So just want to show you how it looks from behind. Okay, at nighttime, I always tie down my hair, and I usually put it in a ponytail. You can do a multitude of styles with the box braids. It's all up to you, or you can just wear them down, wear them up in a ponytail, but this style has really helped me tremendously in helping to maintain a moisture balance in my hair during the cold winter so that my hair won't get dried out. The synthetic hair actually helps hold in the moisture when I spray my hair every day with the moisturizer. I use the Hydrating Hair Remedy Curl Mist, again by Ambrosia Hair. All I do is just roll my hair forward so all my braids are hanging over, and I spray all over, making sure that I get my hair that's closest to my scalp lightly misted with the spray. Once a week I do make sure that some of the spray does get on my scalp to help moisture stay in my hair as well. And that keeps my scalp from itching and everything. So that's all you have to do. I hope that this video was a great help to you, and I look forward to making more videos for the Protective Style Challenge to help you and aid you in your protective styles, helping you to learn different techniques of how to maintain your moisture balance so that you can have longer hair when the spring arrives. Thank you and be blessed. Bye.